maintenance guide. Gotta do some things. We popped the back tire, gotta change that tube. And then you change the oil. Alright. Hey. Hold your wheel up and watch out, the bike's actually gonna flip forward, so hold them up. Gotta take it off this bar. We'll go in first, and we'll take the chain off so we can then go out with it. You don't go any farther out with the chain still on it. Yep. And it goes out like that. Try to keep your drum together. This piece that goes in there. And this is your extension. Put the extra piece to hold it tight. Good idea.
Smart man over there.
Yeah. Tire time. And then we'll attack the chain and the tensioners when we put it back together.
Alright, let's get to it.
Alright. The bead's already pretty much broken because there is no bead. Yep. Ideally, you want to use like pry bars with some like soft fronts, called like spoons. A lot of people call them. I never really know whether to start on the stem or off the stem, so you keep yours in there. Okay. You actually smell it. Yep. You grab one side up and you just work your way around. When you're taking it off, you really don't have to worry about popping the tire with the tube because it doesn't matter. Probably already popped. It's pretty big distance. Yeah, we can get closer. Oh. Oh, pry bars are nice. So you just fucking work it around like this, and they usually fight you a lot more, the bigger tires, but the small ones are so pliable, and this one's probably really old. That's how you do. Alright. Yeah, that is it literally just shot, and there's water in it. No, dude, just fucking valve stem just popped out of it. Alright, new tire going on. New tube that is. This tire, fuck. That's all we got for it. Gotta have one nut inside on the tube, and then one nut outside. Start putting your valve stem in your hole. You either start like this, or you start with a bead on the top, on the tip. And you put your valve stem nut on there so it keeps it in place.
Keep it on there lightly for right now? Or?
Yeah, lightly. Get soap and water and spray your bead, and it'll pop over a lot easier.
It smells pretty good, though.
Yeah, it smells like bubblegum.
Oh.
Reminds me of Modern Warfare 2.
Dude.
No, Westworld 4. Reminds me of what?
Oh, I'm getting so much nostalgia with that right now. Dude,
Yeah.
wow. You guys could smell that. Oh my god.
Bang.
Wait for the GoPro Hero 10 to come out. You can smell everything.
Smell. Make sure you don't pop the tire, pop the tube.
Or the tire for that set.
Yeah, by getting the freaking...
Yeah, I mean, it's just like certain designs that they like just really
So we got one in and one out.
Then we gotta slide that in.
We gotta put the tube under this tire, and then we can put the other bead on. Get it started somewhere. Try this. Try to pull this bead up.
Maybe a 10 meter press.
All you need to take off your chain is pretty much a screwdriver just to get your master link, which is right here. This might be a bit. Usually I'm going to get a screwdriver that's small enough to fit in the crack so you can make it bigger. Got it. Holy shit. Ka-chow! And now you should be able just to punch this master link out. That's a cover. It should pop out. Just
So.
How you see if it's a good chain or not still is take it, you gotta try having a straight line. You see how much it's bending? It's not awful, honestly, somehow. I mean, that's pretty bad. If it's just going straight down, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Just the links just get really worn out. Move side to side. You know the gold one? It's like a link of the chain, but you gotta put it in. So the chain's actually just a long string right now. Make sure you got these. Dude, this is so slimy. That's silicone on it. That's like white. Ew. Actually, it's still kind of got the same end.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
But dude, this is long. It's a lot longer than that one.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to cut some.
Yeah, we are.
It's almost double.
Gold versus dirt.
Yeah.
You gotta cut the links out. This chain was probably, it was like 15 links too big. So they usually make them bigger just so you can cut it to your size. So we cut the chain and then we're ready now to throw in our master link. Just the solid connector and then there's the piece that goes around it, clips. You get the solid one, put it through one hole, and then put it through the other hole. And you get your other solid piece. Like so, onto them. And then you slip your master link.
Oh. Like a glove.
Ready to put our wheel on. Now we're ready to get back up on there. And to do that, you really just kind of set it up in there. You gotta hold what you're on in as you're setting it up there, and then you gotta place this inside the hole as you're putting the chain out. First, get your chain under. Got it looped in there.
Can you kick that?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. The only thing really making sure of is that your tire is straight to your swing arm. Our tire was fucked up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
But it's straight.
Yeah. As straight as straight can get.
Chain's gonna be good. The other chain adjusting nut on there.
Now that's just hand tight, right?
Not hand tight.
It's not hand tight?
It's definitely not hand tight. What are you doing?
We were doing a couple things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got upgraded front and rear suspension.
Keep the ride height up for us older children.
That's what the rear mainly, well, yeah, and the fronts. The fronts are just springs. That's like a coilover, legit. Right. It's freaking good to go.
Nice.
Back tires back together.
Now, quick question for you. Do we have to like WD-40 up the chain at all, or is the factory stuff all good?
Factory new chains come lubed, like they have the silicone grease on them.
Yeah.
You do want to lube your chain after you ride it the first time, because when you clean it, it'll stick all the dirt to it, and then you gotta clean it again.
Gotcha,
Right now, we're gonna adjust our brake pedal.
Okay.
That feels pretty good. I kind of like it to go like right as you touch it though, because that's when you need it for wheelies. So what I do is just make this thing tighter. Just tighten this thing up. Shorten up the throw. Yeah, like it goes right when you touch it. That's mint. Mint sauce. Right, now we're on the oil change, baby.
Get it.
Hey, fuck yeah. Is it? You ain't piping, you ain't piping.
Yeah, there you go.
No, if you ain't piping, you ain't piping. That's the other one. That's what it is.
have tabled.
Oh god
The
damn.
turns have tabled?
Yeah.
God, none of us can talk right.
Oh, go in the houses of Jake.
Yeah. Ass backwards.
Alright, bro. This thing needs an oil change. You need an oil change, man.
Mike, need your oil
Yeah,
change?
you need
Yeah.
some oil change.
Mike needs his oil change.
Hey, here.
Yeah, you'll need your oil changed. Oh. So we drain the oil. It's just a 17 down here. 17 millimeter. You can get it with a socket or with a wrench or a socket through a skid plate if you have a skid plate. You drain that, crack it, drain out all your oil. It's only about a quart. Try to have no metal flakes in there. You should usually put it in a water bottle and like inspect it, but you don't really have to. But we drain your oil, that's all it really is to it. You can have it on a stand or on the ground when you do it. And then this is your fill hole right here next to your Kickstarter. You just take that off. It doesn't really matter. It's stripping down, but there's a dipstick. Oh wow, that helps. Taking capacities. We need this Johnson. We need 1.1 quarts. This is only 1 quart, so we'll throw a little extra in there of Jake's Honda oil. And then we'll get it pouring. So you get in here, take off your dipstick. We filled it up with oil already. Now you check the level. You get the bike level. Gotta stand it up level. And then this is your dipstick. And we didn't put in a quart, but it looks like we are on the stick. You want to be kind of just, even if you're on it's good, but in that little area right there, where you want to be. Yeah, in between the nubs and these nubs. Right in there. It should be good. Sweet, so we were looking good. Nice. And if you guys want any more maintenance guides, any pitter tricks, tips, we have a whole build bio on it, kind of. We did upgrades. We got bars upgrades, suspension, rear suspension, pegs, and brakes. We'll link that video right here. And make sure you like and subscribe.
Stay tuned.
Thanks, boys. Have a good
Hey Matt, your chariot awaits.
Oh, yes.
Choke horn?
Oh, fucking horn.
Absolutely.
It actually drives a lot better after that oil change.
It sounds a little bit smoother
It
too.
doesn't have any head noise anymore.
Yeah. How's the chain feel?
Dude, you can't even hear it.
Nice.
It's so good.
Nice.
Responsive.
Good stuff.